view on converting percents in decimals. So we can always just move our decimal 2 places whenever we're converting between the two, because it's kind of like multiplying or dividing by 100. So if I had the number 4/10 and I wanted to turn that into a percent, an equivalent percent, I could use my DP. That helps me remember that I'm going 2 places. I'm going to move my decimal 2 places. And I know that this right now, 4/10 is a decimal, but I want to go to a percent. So I'm going to go from D to P, decimal to percent. I'm going to the right. So I'm going to go 2 spaces to the right this time. If I have an empty space, I have to fill that with a 0. So 4/10 is the same as 40%. Okay. If I was doing the other, if I was going from percent to decimal, like maybe I had 12 and 2/10%, and I wanted to turn that into a decimal. So I'm still going to use my DP. I'm still going to move 2 places, but this time I'm going from a percent, and I want to know what it is as a decimal. So I'm going to the left, percent to decimal. I'm going to take my decimal, and I'm going to go 2 spaces to the left. So my percent now turned into 122 thousandths. So this one up here was 40%. This one is 122 thousandths. Sometimes in a percent we don't see the decimal. Maybe it's 3%. But remember, if you don't see the decimal in your number, that's because it's a whole number, so it's at the very back. So I'm moving it 2 spaces to the left still, but I'm starting from the back. So I need to fill in a 0 for this one. So it's going to be 3/100ths, which makes sense that it's 3/100ths because it's 3%, and percents are always out of 100.